So let's say that I'm live. So all right, nobody join in yet. But for those of you, oh, it sounds terrible. Oh my god. See, are we still in red? Yes, we are still in red. I'm guessing PC can handle both. Who we got on stream right now? Let's see if we can say hi. Um, let's see what we got here. Trying to get some people up on this. Gen 3 drops tomorrow, which is probably one of the most exciting things, like since Gen 2 came out, which is pretty cool. I was hoping that Gen 3 would probably drop a bit sooner in the year. I don't know why they took so long to drop Gen 3 and the Legendaries. I mean, I know that there are some technical bugs and stuff that they wanted to work out to get these things up and running, but honestly, they could have, you know, they could have done things a bit quicker, honestly. So let's see. I'm not sure if you guys can see me properly. You guys give me a one in the chat if you guys can see and hear properly. All right, let me see if I can just turn this down. Oh, okay. So what is up, people? It's your boy here, Triple S Storm, and I know it's a bit early, but I decided I want to get this stream kind of started and get it out of the way for you guys. For those of you guys who didn't get the push notifications from YouTube, because sometimes that happens, we don't get push notifications from YouTube. But Pokemon Go's YouTube page recently uploaded a video showing the Generation 3 Ghost and Dark type Pokemon that will be coming in the Halloween event. And we've seen Dusclops, Sableye, Shuppet, and Bayonet. And they've also let us know that Cubone and who else it is? Cubone and Houndour will be amongst the Pokemon that will be featured in this event as well. So we know for a fact that we're pretty much getting a lot of new Halloween Pokemon to say. But honestly, this event is an event that a lot of people are looking forward to. This is the make it or break event for Pokemon Go right now, because if they mess up with this event and whatever is to come after this event, this might be that kind of the cutoff point for a lot of people in terms of whether or not they're going to continue playing Pokemon Go or continue with the game going forward into the future. I mean, like us diehard Pokemon Go YouTubers, I mean, most likely we're still going to be doing content and stuff because, it's kind of what we do. It's our jobs per se for those who do it full time and it's their job. But for the people who just casually play the game or for the people who are just interested in the game, these are the people that definitely are gonna say, well, the game isn't as exciting as it used to be, and they're not doing anything new, so we're definitely not gonna care whether or not the game is gonna continue forward because there's nothing new, there's no new content or anything. So I really think that they should really, really, really put a lot of effort into this. And the minute, I mean, the Halloween event starts tomorrow at the time of this live stream, so I think they should start focusing a bit more on what it is that they need to do um, until the end of the Halloween event, because the Halloween event is pretty much going to be that pulling factor that's going to bring people back to the game. They need to find a way now to keep people playing the game. And if they can't do that, then they're gonna be in some serious, serious trouble, man. Because um, a lot of people are turning away from this game, and people like myself, I just love the game, the concept, and just the ability to know that I can walk to any area, and it could be of great significance, whether it's catching distances on my eggs or catching Pokemon, spinning Pokestops, whatever the case might be. But overall, just the concept of playing the game and the overall just what would I say? It's not the flexibility, but like just the fact that you have your phone with you pretty much everywhere. So might as well instead of being glued to the screen doing some other stuff. I mean, actually have something to do while I'm actually out with my phone. So yeah, that's it's one of those things. But Pokemon Go right now, guys. Honestly, Niantic really, really, really needs to step the game up after this Halloween event drops, because I think if they drop the Halloween Pokemon in this Halloween event, and then they drop Gen 3, like all of Gen 3 immediately after. Not the legendaries, obviously, they're gonna save those for raids. But if they drop most of Gen 3 during the immediately after the Halloween event, and then um going forward after the Halloween event and Gen 3 drops, then they drop. I think they should drop Ho-Oh immediately after the Halloween event. So the Halloween event ends, and just like with GoFest, after GoFest ended, there were Pokemon out, there were raids all over the place. People were excited. So GoFest drops, Ho-Oh, the Halloween event drops, Ho-Ho drops after the Halloween event, because this is where they really want to capitalize, right? If Ho-Oh drops immediately after the Halloween event, people are gonna come out for the Halloween event, and if they know that Ho-Oh is gonna be dropped immediately after the Halloween event, people who were interested in Pokemon Go during the Halloween event will actually still be around in the areas that they were catching Pokemon, and they can actually go out and catch some Ho-Oh. They can actually have raid groups being formed within that time, instead of just overall scurrying and trying to find people to do a legendary raid. People will actually be there to do these legendary raids. So Ho-Oh drops in that time, and then I think if they want to make it even bigger, as I said, then they will drop all of Generation 3 in that same time span as well. They have 4 weeks where they can do this. So week one can be where the Halloween event goes off. Week two can be where they drop Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh runs for a week. 7 days is enough, I think, to get people buzzing, and then people who've already caught it are not going to be that interested. They're pretty much just going to be there to get more candies and all that stuff. But they can keep that up. Week three, this is where they drop Generation 3 in its entirety, except for the legendaries. And then week four now, they can actually drop a small kind of pseudo event where they say, okay, you can get double candies from catches or something, and they could even do it where they say double XP from raids. Do something different, something to make people really want to go it. Double XP from raids, double candies from raids, double candies from raid bosses, something like that. Get people wanting to go out there and wanting to work with other people and cooperate to get these raids done, and to get the overall get the game playing and get the game up. And that's just 4 weeks. You have another 4 weeks. You have the entirety of December, which you're gonna have to focus on now. And in December, I think you probably should drop Mew in December. I think that's probably the best thing that they could probably do, is drop Mew in December to keep people kind of actively playing the game in December. Even though it's gonna be the cold time, they can have people actively playing in December. If they can't do that, then I think the next best thing they'd have to do is drop a PvP battle system where you can battle with persons within a certain area. So the people who are indoors can actually be playing with each other. No pun intended, but they could be playing with each other at home while they're sitting there at home. So in total, they will still be interested in the game, and they can actually have something to do throughout this December time while they wait for the snow to kind of you know pretty much just melt. Can't wait for the snow to melt. So PvP will be there, and they can keep improving this PvP system. They can add some form of uh I don't know, some form of an item to host PvP. Like say for example, you have something that is called a player searcher, which you can a player beacon where you can drop in an area. You drop this player beacon in an area similar to a lore module, except you don't need to have a Pokestop nearby. So you can drop a player beacon in an area, and then somebody can tap on that player beacon. They can find you wherever you are. Well, they can see the player beacon. They can tap the player beacon, and then both of you guys can actually battle there. And they can make player beacons be something that you can get from Pokestops. Let's say, for example, you can get a random player beacon from I don't know, let's say every 10 Pokestop that you spin for the day, or every I don't know 15 Pokestops, 25 Pokestops that you spin for the day, you can get a player beacon. And when you do get this player beacon, you can drop it. You can battle with other people who are within the area who can see this player beacon. So you go into a populated area, you're going to see a lot of player beacons. You can select and choose who you would want to fight with if you want to drop your own player beacon as well. And player beacons can be purchasable within the item shop. So you can go into the item shop, you can buy some more player beacons, and you can be battling with other people as well. So right there and then, they'd actually have something new in the shop for people to be playing with instead of just buying just lore modules and stuff. What's up, Jerry? What's going on? Right? Alifractic. Whoa, hold up. Let me see if I can pronounce this. I do not want to mispronounce this name. Alufracticu 2. What's up? Welcome to the stream, guys. I was just talking about adding a new feature to Pokemon Go in terms of battling and how they can actually bring this game back up to a certain level within a month. So, as I was previously saying, is I think that what they should do is um, they should have the Halloween event in week one after the week one at the final week of the Halloween event. When the Halloween event drop is about to end, now they would announce that Ho-Oh will be coming to the game, and they would release Ho-Oh in raids. That way, the people who were participating in the Halloween event, that would be your collectors, the people who mainly just play Pokemon to collect Pokemon. These people will actually be interested, and then the Stardusters, the people who only collect Stardust, will actually be around as well, so they would be interested. And then, of course, there's the casual players who will be around as well. That can be a part of the raid group. And then there's the hardcore players who will be around as well. They can be a part of the raid group. And then fifth and finally, there are the Pokemon tubers like myself who will be around and can be a part of these raid groups. So they have people around to do raids. That's what I thought that they should do. So they'd have the Halloween event ending in 1 week, and the news of Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh will be in the second week, and in the third week they drop Generation 2 in its Generation 3, sorry, in its entirety, except for the legendaries in week 3. Then week 4 they announce something like, say for example, the battle system, and as I was saying, they could use make an item to let people know that there's battle system beacon, for example. So they'd have the beacon there. If you have your Go Plus would vibrate or pulse, like whenever you're close to a Pokestop, it would receive the same signals. So whenever somebody drops a battle beacon and you're passing by, you have Go Plus, your Go Plus goes off. You can actually open the game. You can find this person. You can challenge this person. Both of you guys can battle, because the battle system as it is right now, it can be used for PvP as the way it is. It can be used. You can use it for PvP. I'm not sure why they haven't done that yet. Maybe they're trying to work out some kinks where people don't abuse certain things. But the way it is right now, the battle system can be used. And I would like Ho-Oh, one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I would love Ho-Oh as well, right? So the way the battle system is right now, they could use the battle system, and it could pretty much work for quite a while, and eventually people will gravitate to it because we know we're getting to the colder times for people that are further up north from the equator, and for the people further down south from from the equator as well. So most of the northern places will be in the cold. Southern places will pretty much be getting rain, so there won't be a lot of activity, a lot of people moving around. Most people will be indoors. This is where other games kind of get the advantages. Like games like say Clash Royale would get the advantage because you'd be indoors mostly. So that's where they would get the advantage. But if they can actually get the battle system up and running, somebody can you can be at your home, and you can call up your friends. You guys can drop a private beacon, and I think they should do something like that. They should implement some form of a friend system on Pokemon Go. I wouldn't say like say a friend system like a friend code per se, but like say for example you're in the same team, or like the way they did it with the raids, where um, you could set your own personal code. So you could have like say for example a friend diary where you could add a few people. Like say for example you have a friend storage of let's say 50 people. You can store 50 people in your friend storage, or 25 people in your friend storage. You can buy friend storage from the item store. And I know you guys might be thinking to yourself, why do I always include in-app purchases in this? Because the thing is, so far we don't have a lot much to do with the Pokecoins in store. And again, we have to remember that the Pokemon Company and Niantic, they're a business, and if they're not making money from this app, they won't be able to, you know, move forward in the future and keep working on this game. So, at if you're looking at it from a gamer's perspective, then you wouldn't want to pay money. But it is a free app. We've already got the app free. But if you're looking at this from a business perspective, you really would want to make sure that they'll be getting at least a dollar or two, not here and there, so that they can keep the business afloat, because you really don't want the business to go down, because if the business goes down, the game is gonna die, and so will a lot of our channels. I would play Pokemon Go in the snow where I live, since I don't like the sun. It makes me sick. Well, I actually love the sun, and I've never actually felt snow, so I wouldn't know if I'd prefer the snow over like the sun. But hopefully one day, if I ever fly out, I'd actually see if I actually like the snow. Also, you should probably avoid the sun if it makes you sick. I can't feel. I can't feel. Could it say it's 63 degrees outside where I live, but for me it feels warm? Oh, well, I'm not sure how hot that is. It is. I'm not sure how hot it is right now, but it's pretty hot. I'm actually sweating right now. You guys probably can't see it because of the webcam, but I'm sweating like crazy right now. But Pokemon Go needs to do something in terms of the battle system. Hey Jerry, you should probably turn on cooling unit or something to see if you can get cool and not be sweating like I am, because I'm sweating like crazy. But they really need to do something about the battle system. Or if not the battle system, they need to have some form of a system in play for people when they're stationary. If you're at a train station, or you're at an airport, or maybe you're at a conference, maybe you're waiting for somebody, you're doing something. I don't know. Yes, they have to make some form. They have to put something in place where whenever people are stationary and not being able to get up and go, they have to have something to make these players be able to get up and go. And if not, they don't even have to make these beacons. They have to make all the beacons the kind of way where you have to buy them all. Maybe let's say for example they give you an infinite beacon, like the infinite egg incubator. But this infinite beacon, you have to walk around to recharge it. So um, I think there was an item in the main series. I can't remember if it was some sort of a dowsing rod or something, but there was an item in the main series that you had to walk around to actually recharge it. So they would make this beacon. You can walk around and recharge this beacon. So let's say, for example, you walk 5 kilometers. Poke radar. Thanks. Poke radar. You had to walk around to recharge a poke radar, right? So you had this beacon. You can walk maybe 5 kilometers and you can recharge this beacon. So every 5 kilometers you walk, you can recharge this beacon, and this beacon can stay afloat for maybe, let's say, half an hour, like pretty much everything else. So so yeah, yeah, I'll sleep with three ACs in my room. I know I got a problem. LOL. That is not a problem. Trust me, where I'm at right now, you'd probably need five, Jerry. Trust me, you'd probably need five air conditioning units to stay cool here. But nonetheless, guys, if you walk 5 kilometers, you recharge this beacon, and then you can set this beacon wherever you are. And seeing that this will be the infinite beacon, you can actually set this beacon where you are, have a few people battle. After half an hour, this beacon expires. You can walk another 5 kilometers. You can get your beacon charged up. Or, as I said, if you want to put in-app purchases where you can actually pay to recharge this beacon, you can pay to recharge a beacon. Or you can buy the reusable beacons where you can get 3 uses from these beacons, and then or these beacons will break. So again, it's a way that they can introduce a new item to the game, and not only have a new item introduced to the game, but a whole new way of playing Pokemon Go, and a whole new aspect towards the game. And I know a lot of people are gonna think about the ways that this can be exploited to either inflict harm on other people or lure other people to dangerous areas and whatnot. But I'll say this before the idea even comes out. Um, if you live in an area and you know the people in your area, and predators are everywhere, right? This is just the way the world is. Predators are everywhere, right? And if you know that there will be people who will be finding dark areas to lure people in. I remember the stories of people talking about the lure module luring people in, and those stories were ridiculous because there's no way you can use a lure in a dark alley that doesn't have a Pokestop. That's just ridiculous. But if you actually go out there and you see somebody using a beacon, and this beacon is in a suspicious area, why in God's name would you walk to that suspicious area? It's in a dark alley. It's in an old rundown shack. It's in an old construction site that says do not trespass. Why would you go there? Why? You avoid those areas. It's as simple as that, right? I'm eating Pizza Hut with a Dr. Pepper, LOL. Want some? But it's cold. I don't like it hot, LOL. I haven't had pizza in quite a while, but heck, I'd love some pizza right now, Jerry. I really would. And Dr. Pepper. I don't think I've ever drank Dr. Pepper. I've never drank Dr. Pepper. I don't even know what it tastes like. Um, you'd probably have to give me a comparison as to what it tastes like. If it tastes like Coke or Pepsi or I don't know. You'd have to give me a comparison to let me know what it tastes like. But the beacons would probably be a great idea. That's the reason I don't go to school. I do my work at home since my school don't have no darn AC. Yeah, school for me now. It's not that I don't want to go to school. It's just that it takes a lot of funding to go back to school, man. And I I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I've thought about it before, but when I look at the broader picture and to how much it's gonna take for me to actually go back to school and the time that I'm gonna be in school and I'd probably have to work in between going to school. I'd be paying bills. I'd have a whole lot on my plate. So not only would I have to be financing myself going to school, I'd have to be financing myself going to work. I'd have to be paying the bills, trying to get the house put together, taking care of me and my child to be now, which is another thing now. I'd have to be doing all that stuff. And it would just be a whole lot for me. And I've been to that stage where I've worked myself half to death before. I've been on the operating table quite a few times. I've been in and out ER. I've been in and out hospitals, and I'm not going back down that road anytime soon, bro. So I don't think that I'm not thinking of school right now. If I need to learn anything, I'd probably learn it from home or online, or maybe just see if I can YouTube it. And I'll probably only go to school to get certified. That's probably the only thing that I'd go to school for right now. And yes, I am wearing a tank top because, as I said, it is hot here. And um, the less clothes I have on right now, it's probably the better for me because it's super hot right now. But as I said before, guys, I think this battle beacon idea is is a pretty good solid idea for them to implement the battle system, because this way they don't players don't have to be like directly in an area. I know that this is gonna be like taxing on the server. Like, say for example, they have an event like, say, Safari Zone, or they have an event like, say, Go Plus. It's gonna be really, really taxing on the servers. Let's see. I like Coke, Pepsi, but a bit more sweeter. Oh, that's what it's like. All right, cool. If I ever come across it, then I'll definitely give it a try, right? But again, this battle beacon, it's something that they would really have to consider when how they'd get this across. It's just an idea, it's just a theory, but as I said, if the battle beacon works the same way that the incense and stuff work, where it's specific to a player, well, it won't be specific to a player because it will affect an entire area. So you could be in an area, you could be seeing thousands of battle beacons, and you pretty much have to pick and choose which one you enter. But I think if, like, say for example, one person drops a battle beacon, he can either make this battle beacon private or public. And if he makes this battle beacon a private battle beacon, then he'd have to personally tell this person what the code is for this person to actually enter into the battle beacon. And the way they could do it is, like, for starters, they could make a battle beacon only be able to house two players: the player who actually places the battle beacon, and another player who would come into the battle with this person who places the battle beacon. And then in a future update, they could do it where they could have four people housed in this battle beacon. So the player who drops the battle beacon, the player who will be on the side of the player who drops the battle beacon, and two other players. So it could be two versus two. And then, like, maybe further on down in the future, they could actually do this where they could have a battle beacon where, let's say, 15 or 20 people can be on one side, and then they can even have, like, say for example, they could have an all-out war. So you could have Mystic going against Team Instinct, and it'd be a team thing where you completely have people from one side, one team going at it, and another set of people from another team going at it, and you would literally have the Pokemon Go wars going on between teams. So that would be crazy. Uh, you see, I made my school principal a bit mad, triggered. I told her, why go to school when you got YouTube/internet? Well, I guess she would be triggered, but yeah, school is good. Don't get me wrong. School is good. School is a great way to learn. It's my only qualms with school is that the pace in which they teach. Not every child can learn at that pace. Some people are like myself. I learn fairly quicker than most people, depending on what the topic is and depending on my personal interest to what it is that I want to learn. But if I'm at home and I got YouTube or the internet, as you say, then it's a lot easier for me to learn. I can spend an entire day. I learned coding completely through YouTube. I learned game development through YouTube. This stream that you see me set up right now, all this stuff that I'm doing right now, I learned through YouTube by just watching a video and just trying to remember it. And no, copyright strike. And just pretty much learning all that stuff and getting all that stuff in my head from YouTube and just applying it to everyday life. So again, it's not a bad idea to go to school. If you are in school, stay in school. If you want to go to school, go to school. If you have to go to school, go to school. Do not think that school is a bad thing, and I don't want people to think that Jerry is saying that school is a bad thing. That's not what he's trying to say. What he's trying to say is if you have the ability to learn on your own through the internet or YouTube, then use it. But if you know that you have to be there and being taught or tutored, then go to school. That's pretty much what he's getting at. So we're not saying school is bad. We're just saying that if you don't have to, you don't have to. So yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, this beacon idea, I really think it's a great idea. I think Niantic, somebody at Niantic should look into this. Um, should really look into this beacon idea because if you could be at home, like say for example, I'm home right now and I go, okay, I'll be in Ocherius in 15 minutes. I'll set a beacon. I'll make it public. Anyone can come. They can battle me. Beacon up. And I get there, I set my beacon, people start rolling in, they start battling. We just have this massive day of me just taking on different people and different people just coming in and just battling each other. So it would be great. I'm not sure if they should make it where I think they should probably make it where a person sets a beacon. Nah, I think the person who set the beacon would most likely probably have to be involved in the beacon being there because if somebody else sets a beacon, like say for example, um, like say a spoofer for example, spoofer goes and he sets a beacon, he can just set beacons at random areas, I guess, and just disappear. But this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be something that's gonna happen regardless. But let's say somebody who has funding could actually set the beacon and then leave. Other people can benefit from this beacon because that's kind of how it is with lures. Like say for example, way back in the days when Generation She. Yeah, I'm not saying school is bad. Yeah, I know Jerry. I know you're not saying school is bad, but people people are different. A lot of stupid people exists on the internet. A lot of crazy people exist on the internet. A lot of ignorant people exist on the internet. A lot of people that don't understand the simple um, terms that are used and they can't read between the lines, right? They I don't even think they can see the lines. A lot of these people exist on the internet, and at some point in time somebody's gonna dig this up. If you get huge, well, like a lot bigger than you are right now, if you get huge on YouTube, somebody's gonna dig this up and they're gonna put out this headline that says Pokemon trainer Jerry says that school is bad. If you go to school, you're gonna come out, you're gonna be stupid, and you can just use the internet and YouTube, and you can get much more smarter than you are at school. That's gonna happen. And before that happens, I want to make sure that I get that clarified. So people don't get it twisted because they're just gonna take that little nugget that you said and they're gonna use it against you and against the community, and then they're gonna say YouTubers are against school, or Pokemon trainers are against school. Pokemon Go YouTubers are against school. People who live on the internet, gamers, don't like school, or some stupid title like that. It's just one of those things. So you have to kind of you know put out disclaimer per se, but I hate putting out disclaimers, but they have to be done because you can't do anything nowadays as a joke. You have to either be really serious about it, or if you're making a joke, you have to say, "This is a joke, so don't take it personal, don't take it too serious." You have to be always making people know that it's just a joke when it's just a joke, right? But sometimes people say things that aren't jokes, and yeah, people get upset about it. But anyways, the beacon now again, it's it's a great idea. I really think it's a great idea. I don't know how many other people um think about this as a good idea, but in my opinion, it is a great idea if they do it. I could just imagine, like, say for example, Cajun catcher, he's up in the area. He can drop a beacon there. People can come by. People can battle. After that beacon expires, then they could pretty much battle again. So I guess they could have like different types of beacons, as I said. So the um, three use beacons could be like, say for example, public beacons that anyone can access, and the infinite beacon could be a beacon that is a private beacon. So only you and the person that you give the code to can battle. So that's probably what private beacon would work as. The infinite beacon would work. And the public beacons, as I said, they break after three uses. You can pretty much get more beacons from the shop, and it would work with your Go Plus. So a beacon gets dropped, you can get notified from your Go Plus. Also, push notifications could come in on your phone saying a trainer is close by who would want to battle, and you know you could be in your local area, and if somebody has Pokemon Go and they want to know that they want to know if somebody in the area plays Pokemon Go. Love your accent, LOLI. All right. I don't know. The accent it's being worked on. Um, I know it's fake, man. I know it's fake. But the accent is being worked on. Again, I'm still Jamaican, and I try to speak as fluent English as I possibly can because a lot of people won't understand me if I was to speak in my native language, or to just go all out and just speak Jamaican. So I have to try my best to speak the best English that I possibly can for you guys to understand. And I'm not sure if I do a good job at it. I'm not sure. You guys will have to tell me. But so far, I try my best, and yeah, I guess this is the result. So yeah, that's what the accent is, Jerry. That's what the accent is. But sticking on the beacon here, this might be a discussion for another video, but I'll definitely do a video specifically about the beacon. Pizza is so good. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. LOL, back at it again. Yeah, it is, man. And I'm telling you, tomorrow I'll actually be heading back to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. It's gonna be a long day. I might film some Pokemon Go footage tomorrow, and I'll definitely see if I can catch some footage of the Snapple. My service expires tomorrow. I think I might be able to catch like the beginning of the event and hopefully a bit of the event so I can actually film it. The days going forward, though, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any Pokemon Go footage at all because there won't be any service on my phone, so I won't be able to be walking around playing Pokemon Go. I might have to see if I can catch a few stuff while I'm at work, and this has come in handy pretty well since I've gotten it. I've actually caught quite a few Pokemon with it, and it's great for spinning stops as well because I don't have to open the phone. And as I told you guys before, I have an S4 and it's pretty old and it burns through power like crazy. I just took it off charge, it's already at 78%. I speak English, Spanish, and a little bit of Japanese. Oh, that's great, Jerry. I don't speak Spanish. That's great. You speak quite a few languages there. I don't speak Spanish. Honestly, if I wanted to learn Spanish, I could learn Spanish. Because Spanish is a language that I think it's kind of easy to learn. Um, I say, hola amigo, bienvenido a Ubitubical stream. Uh, it's a language that I could have learned if I actually decided to take it up, but I don't know, I never took it up. Chinese now, ni hao. I actually tried to learn a bit of Chinese, so you know that was something. Let's say you know learning languages was something that I thought about. I might actually get real serious about them because I plan on traveling in the near future, maybe next year or the year after next year, depending on how things turn out. So I might actually start traveling, and I'm not the kind of person who likes to depend on a lot of people and a lot of stuff. So I try my best to learn these languages so that when I get to the country, I can actually communicate with people and pretty much walk around and stuff. But yeah, that's what it is. But we're getting off the beacon idea now. So let's say, for example, this beacon idea gets implemented in Pokemon Go, and it's New Year's. It's the first of the year. What do you do to celebrate New Year's? I'll tell you. Christmas event has ended. Delibird drops in Christmas, right? So not only did you get this super cool Halloween. Hola, ¿cómo es tu amigo? LOL. All right, Jerry, I see your Spanish is a whole lot better than mine, right? A whole lot. So, all right. So December is up now, and so December is out. So we had the Halloween event, we had Ho-Oh, we had Generation 3 drop, we had Mew drop, and we had the Pokemon Go battle system drop. That's five things, Niantic, five things. A lot of work, but it's five things, right? We have the battle system drop, we had Delibird drop, we had Smirgle dropped, and we're starting the New Year's. What do we start the New Year's with? The first ever, and I mean literally, the first ever Generation 3 legendary Pokemon. Which Pokemon will this be? Jirachi. Jirachi, the Wish Pokemon. Why would we use Jirachi? Because it's New Year's. Everybody makes New Year's wishes, New Year's resolution, all that stuff. So between the last day of December to the first day of well, no, that's probably too short, but the last day of December or the last week of December and the first week of December, so that's 2 weeks. You have Jirachi, the Wish Pokemon, in an event. You get him in a raid. He's not gonna be like massively overpowered, but he's gonna be in a rage. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna battle Jirachi, you're gonna catch Jirachi, and you're gonna have Jirachi. People can make wishes with Jirachi. You have a nice little competition. Make a wish with Jirachi. You turn your AR on and you take a pic. You put your wish and you tweet it. Idea, Niantic, ideas. I got them right. So you got a nice little event kicking off the new year, the first legendary Pokemon of Generation 3. So that's going on. And then you have the entirety of 2018 to drop different things to keep people active. The first week of 2018, the second week of 2018, because January 2018, you would have the Jirachi event. The first week, you can give people a week's break, right? So for that week, people can actually stay home. They can coincide with their families. They can get stuff together. They could start doing some battles if they want to do some battles, because people still have personal lives and they can be battling. They can be doing stuff. It's just a week break or 2 weeks break. Nothing major. You guys drop another update with minor text fixes or bug fixes, and you make these 2 weeks run off, and after these 2 weeks run off, then you guys can say, okay, let's get some more stuff done. You guys start getting more stuff done, and you guys can drop another event. You could do an event where you say, hey, it's January, it's spring. You can have some spring Pokemon. You can start implementing some Gen 2 and Gen 3 spring Pokemon, some grass type Pokemon. You have a nice little grass type event, right? You guys can do that. It's just simple ideas. I'm not gonna completely list out what you guys can do in 2018 Niantic. You guys would either have to contact me and I give you guys some great idea, or you guys just kind of figure it out yourselves. Oh, esta cierto es mal determinado cierto. Translate to, oh, it's true. It's damn true. Right? I hope I pronounced the Spanish part of it right. But I got the English part of it right because yeah. Funny thing, my name is Kirk, and Kurt Angle's Kurt. So yeah. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. I think I'm gonna start saying that so much a bit more. Hey, hello, Gamer Lee. Welcome to the stream. We're streaming Pokemon Go Q&A and Gen 3 updates and my thoughts on what I think Niantic could do to push Pokemon Go forward into 2018 and bring this game not just to the level that it was at launch, but to surpass the level that it was at launch. And I know the stream might be a bit laggy at the moment, but yeah, this is what I have to work with in terms of equipment. So yeah. Hey, Cajun Catcher just uploaded a video which I'll be checking out immediately after the stream ends. So for those of you guys who don't know who the Cajun Catcher is, he's a Pokemon Go YouTuber and he streams a lot as well. So you guys can go check out his channel. He's really great. His Team Instinct, he legit has fun streaming, and you guys really should go check out his channel. It's amazing. Please check out my channel for Pokemon Go videos, and please like and subscribe. Please check out my channel for Pokemon Go videos, and please like and subscribe. Stop spamming, bro. Stop spamming. Stop spamming, please. So yeah, I'll definitely check out your channel, Gamerly. I'll be sure to check out your channel. And if your content is great, bro, and your content is great, you genuinely love this game, then I'll send a few more of my subscribers your way. I'll promote your channel. But I don't do follow for follow. If you want to subscribe to my channel and like and share, I'll be cool with that. I really appreciate it. But I don't do follow for follow because I wouldn't want to just follow your channel because you say to follow your channel. I don't want to be just a number on your channel. I want to be one of those active commenting persons on your channel. That's pretty much my aim when I'm on YouTube. I don't want to just be a number of 2,000, right? I hate to see people with like 500 subscribers and only 50 people watches their videos. They got like 25 likes and like 15 dislikes, or something like that, which pretty much shows that the entirety of their channel is based on just numbers. It's not based on actual people, and I don't want that for my channel. I want actual people, and I don't want that for other people's channel as well. I want to be an actual person who's actually commenting on these videos and watching these videos and giving my inputs on how I would want to see you make your channel a lot better, and further your channel going into the future. So overall, I think it's pretty good. Oh, really? That's cool. You guys should say that in your videos more. Like, we're going to catch this Pokemon. Oh, it's true. It's not true. Yeah, I probably should. I probably should. I used to swear a lot, like back when I just started YouTube, but over time I realized that younger people, watch videos, so I stopped swearing and kind of got a bit PG, and I think I've done pretty good for myself because trust me, you guys do not want to be a child in the room when I'm playing Super Smash Bros. It is like F bombs all over the place, right? The Cajun Catcher is popping off on Twitter. That's my Twitter going off, man. The Cajun Catcher is popping off on Twitter right now, right? Let's see some tweets that he's sending out right now. All right, let's see. All right, so he's tweeted his video. Just like that. Retweet that. Let's retweet that. And he's pretty much tweeting about Generation 3. Dude, we are excited. We are so excited. We are excited about Generation 3. I remember when he did the poll and he asked when do I think it's coming, and I told him if it's not coming in the Halloween event, it's gonna come 2 weeks after the Halloween event ends, or maybe next month. And I kind of called it. It did come. It's coming in the Halloween event. Gen 3 is coming in the Halloween event, so I definitely did call it. And yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's real crazy to see Generation 3 actually coming. But yeah, it's just real great, man. I was really looking forward to Generation 3. But in terms of what the game is right now, the game is still exciting to me. It's amazing how I still enjoy the game now. I haven't gotten any of the legendary Pokemon yet, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. If I wanted to, I could have all the legendary Pokemon. If I wanted to, there are tons of YouTubers that I could give my account to and have them catch these legendaries for me, but it defeats the whole purpose of playing Pokemon, and I would be a hypocrite if I was this rural Pokemon Go player saying how bad it is to be in rural areas and playing Pokemon Go while I have tons and tons of aides helping me getting all these, you know, Pokemon, and it was just be one of those things that I I just be like a real hypocrite saying that, just waking up every day saying, oh, rural Pokemon Go sucks and I don't have the legendaries, and if we had more stops and everything, you know, yeah. Oh, I don't think he knows that I'm streaming. Probably let him know. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to DM him on Twitter. Uh, Let him know that I'm streaming. So hold on, give me a second there, guys. I'm just gonna DM this. I'm just gonna DM him, let him know that I'm streaming. Where am I? Where is this? Where is it? Uh, well, that's not it. All right, there we go. Mm. All right, so DM sent. So DM sent. Probably be hopping in stream very shortly. He's busy today. He's real busy today. I guess we're all busy today. A lot of us are busy today. Um, I think I haven't seen a lot of people posting today, so I guess everybody's busy. And Generation 3 is coming. We got to prep for that. It's gonna be crazy. I will be heading to the beach today. I will be redoing Pokemon Go at the beach today for because I did a Twitter poll, and some people said they wanted to see me play in a larger area. It was 50-50, I think, or was it? I think it was a beach that won, and it was I think it was a beach that won. But I'm gonna be at the beach today, so I might redo Pokemon Go at the beach. I only need Entei and Moltres for now. I actually need all of them, and my PC battery is running low, so I will be. I'll go get. Hey, good morning, Cajun. Welcome to the stream, man. So I will be running quickly to get my battery so that I can get this thing pretty much up and running. So I'm gonna get the charger. I actually have like 18 minutes worth of charge in it, but I don't wanna die on stream. So uh, I'm gonna go get my charger. Let's see if I can give you guys something to watch in between that time. So mm, let's see what is it? that I will be playing for you guys at the moment. Do I have anything excited? Do I have anything excited? Pokemon Go Master. Hmm, Okay, that was laggy. That did not work out. All right. All right. So what you're saying, Cajun? Um, let's see. Getting hyped for Gen 3. Yeah, heck yeah, I'm hyped for Gen 3. Who isn't hyped for Gen 3? Gen 3 hype is on, man, right now. When I saw that trailer today, I got goosebumps all over my hands, man. I just saw that trailer today. At least the ghost types, lol. I mean, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for overall Generation 3 and the ghost types and the event. And I really need to go get my charger because I don't want to die on stream. So, um, I'll be right back. Where is that? Where's the song? Find the song. Let's see. Is this it? Is this it? Hoping this is it. Hoping this is it. Um, I'll be right back. Where am I? Let's turn this down, and I'm back. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Had to connect some to get the charge connected. Didn't want to die. Rule of thumb for live streaming is to have 2% battery for every 1 minute you play to be live. This phone would not survive a live stream. I would probably be able to stream like 5 minutes on this phone. 5 minutes at most. Trust me. So going through I'm actually going through my phone right now. There's so many people going on right now. There's so much stuff going on right now. Hey, getting new followers on Twitter. Sweet. Getting new followers on Instagram. Nice. So yeah, today's stream is today's stream is it's pretty. It should have been a shorter stream. Just decided I was gonna make this just keep streaming for you guys because you guys kind of love this stream. So let's see. Let's check back chats here. Yeah, I love the Lavender Town Night Map remix. Yeah, I love the one that Niantic did though. I really loved it. And for the one that I play in my videos, that's Nexy's Lavender Town remix. And if you guys don't know who Nexy is, Nexy is the guy that makes all the music that I use in my videos. So if you guys always wonder where I get all these cool dubstep remix type videos, I get them from Nexy. The next stream that I put up, I'll leave a link to his SoundCloud and to his YouTube channel so you guys can go check it out. So let's see. Uh, what one should I power up? You have a 13, 14, 19, 12, 15, 1293, and 1387. Which one should you power up? Honestly, you have two options here. Let's see what your name is. Your name is Tommy D. You have two options here. You can either power up the one that has the best IVs. That's probably the one that you should power up overall. If it has the lowest CP, I would recommend you getting more Stardust and more candies before powering up. Or if it's a case where you really just want to have a high CP Pokemon, then you power up the one with the highest CP. But it's a personal choice, honestly. And if you want my advice, I'd say power up the one with the best IVs, because it wasn't like back in the days where you couldn't change moves. You can change moves now, right? So you can pretty much just change his moves whenever you want to get better move sets. So power up the one with the best IVs, bro. Let's see. I say power up your best attacker since you can place it in gyms. Yeah. So just yeah, power up your best attacker, as the Cajun said. Best attacker would be best, and the one with better IVs. That's the one you want to power up. So there's actually nothing playing in these headphones for those of you guys who wanted to know. There's nothing playing in the headphones. I just keep them there to keep the mic close so you guys can hear me as clearly. I'm hoping you guys can hear me a lot better than you guys could hear me last night, because I doubt you guys could hear me at all last night. I rewatched the stream and I sounded terrible. But I'm hoping you guys can actually hear me a lot better. These tongues are lit. It's true. It's damn true, right? So, I wanted to play some Pokemon Go today. It should have been in the center of the thing right there, but it's not there because, well, things don't work the way that I thought they did. And I had Pokemon Go installed on BlueStacks to see if I could actually incense in a few Pokemon for you guys to keep things a bit interesting, but didn't go through the way that I planned either. Chris, you burn something? You burn something? Burn something. Smell paper. Oh yeah. I smell paper burn. Alright, just to make sure, right? Yeah. So but it didn't work out the way that I thought it would. But uh, it was just yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, true. Thanks. All right, no problem, Tony D. Just here to help. That's what we are here in the community for. We are here to help you guys um, understand the game better and have more fun in the game. So, if you guys missed the previous conversations that we had earlier, the previous conversations were pretty much me talking about implementing a battle beacon system in Pokemon Go, where you would be on the map and you could place a battle beacon at any location that you are, and then this battle beacon would show in game. People can see it, and these people could come there and they could have a battle with you and go on. And it would be a case where there would be more than one types of battle beacon. Um, there would be a infinite battle beacon, which you would have to walk around. All right, audio is tons better today. All right, thank you. Actually borrowed Bada's headphones, so I'm using Bada's headphones right now, and they're pretty good. So big shout outs to Bada. He's in the kitchen right now, so big shout outs to him, guys, for actually sponsoring the headphones for today. So yeah, big shout outs to him. So again, the Battle Beacon system, for those who have been in the stream, like Jerry, who's been in the stream since the start, he knows pretty much everything. But for those of you who don't know, I'll give you a quick rundown. So you would have your map, you would place your battle beacon will be there, and then there would be trainers from other areas who could actually see your battle beacon. They could come to where the battle beacon is, and just like say for example, like with a raid, when they get there, they can either input a code, or if it is public, they can just join in and they can battle. So you'd basically have a mobile gym, but instead of battling Pokemon that somebody puts up, you'd be able to battle an actual person instead of just code that's just being run to do um, quick attacks and charge moves. So that would be the difference. I'm having a slight headache now. I realize I haven't eaten all morning, so yeah, that's the thing. But the overall, I think that it would be a really great system to implement. And also for those of you guys who are just joining the stream, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon Go videos and for more me giving my opinions and pretty much answering questions. So yeah. All right, let's see what's going on. Got you on the big screen through my PS3. Nice. Thank you for getting me on big screen. So if you guys don't already know, I'm on the big screen now, right? So yeah, thank you, Cajun. So this battle beacon system, as I said, how it would work is that you'd have two different types of battle beacon. You'd have the infinite battle beacon, which can only be used by the player. When the player uses its battle beacon, the player has to be present in the battle beacon lobby to battle. So he can place the battle beacon and then he can pick it back up and leave, or whenever he walks a certain distance from the battle beacon, it would disappear eventually. So yeah, that's the thing. And then there would be the reuse the ones that you can have three uses, which can be a private or public battle beacon, where you can actually battle with other players, and other players can use it as well. So you can go to an area, you can place a public battle beacon, or place three public battle beacons in an area, and you can just wait for people to come and battle. And you can just have this big battle group around. So like say you're in you have a team group with like say 20 Team Instinct members, 20 Team Mystic members, and 20 Valor team members. You can actually drop battle beacons, and you guys can take turns battling each other from different groups, and then you guys can rank yourselves as to which group is better in terms of your area, and not like globally, but in terms of your area, until Niantic actually releases a global ranking system, which is probably going to kill the servers. But I'm hoping they do that too, which is something they probably can implement in 2018. Because if they do implement that in 2018, that would be great. If they have leaderboards for gyms, that would be great. And with the Battle Beacon system, eventually they could implement a leaderboard for battling, where you can actually know your win-loss record, how much people you've actually battled, and who is better than you in battling, whether it be a PvP, single battle or double battle, or like battling with in a group. So that's it. That was the battle beacon system. Also talked about how they should do release Jirachi as the first Generation 3 legendary Pokemon, and they should release him after dropping Delibird. They could like drop Delibird, like say we're in December right now. Say this is December right now. Say we're in December, and they drop Delibird on week 1 of December. So you have Delibird week 1 and week 2, and then in the final weeks they could announce the Jirachi event coming for the next week. So you have 2 weeks of Delibird spawning in an event, and then excuse me, you have Delibird spawning in an event, and then on the final week of December, they announced the Jirachi event. You have a Jirachi event, there's Jirachi in raids. You go to a raid, you battle Jirachi, you get Jirachi, because Jirachi is the wish Pokemon. And you know, between December to January, we make wishes for New Year's and say Happy New Year. We actually make Christmas wishes as well. Mistletoe kissing and all that stuff. You know, and it would just be a great way to introduce a legendary Pokemon and give him a lot of significance. So yeah, that's it. It was just it was just an idea that I thought about. Oh, I'm back. When I get when Oh, I'm back when to go check my mailbox. Oh, okay, cool. I don't have a mailbox, but if you guys like want to send me stuff, like anything at all, in the bio of the channel, which is on the about section, if you're on mobile, you scroll to the right and it should be in about, and if you're on desktop, it should pretty much pop up there. You can just click it. There's an about section which has like my mailing address that you can mail stuff to me. So that's how I get stuff like from Space Brain. And so yeah, that's how I get stuff from like Space Brain and the other stuff that I normally get. That's how I get stuff. So they mail it to me. Uh, did you watch Trainer Tips yesterday live stream? I'm not sure. I don't think. I don't. If he did a live stream, I missed it. If he did a video, I think he did a video yesterday about was it a video about the this what was the game called again? The game that was a lot like Pokemon Go with the dragon thing. Um I know Hybrid Mongoose actually downloaded it and tried it, and he said it wasn't as good because there weren't much of the equivalent to Pokestops and gyms in his area. So yeah, he didn't go. That's the game. Drakius Go. Oh, Drakenius Go. That he showed off. Yeah, I did see the video on Drakenius Go or Drakius Go, or you know, the that game that he did. I did see the video, and the concept of the video was cool. What I think that the concept of the game is cool. What I think that the people who made that game should have done was use the in world in world movement thing similar to Pokemon Go, but not make the game so much like Pokemon Go. If they had made this game, um, if I was saying, for example, if I had the technology and I had to the code and the funding to make a game similar to Pokemon Go, I don't think I'd make a game where you walk around and catch monsters. Um, I'd probably make a game where you walk around. It would probably be more of MMORPG where you walk around in the real world. You can see, you can collect chests, you can find items, and all that stuff. So you could find a legendary sword in an area, and you could like say to another person, maybe tweet it and say, "There is a legendary sword at let's say the Marcus Garvey statue," and people can know that they can go pick up a legendary sword there. And you can meet with other people, and you can battle with them, you can trade with them, and all that stuff. So that's how I think I would do it, because if you try to make a game equivalent to a game from another game, if it doesn't equal or raise the bar of the game that you're imitating, you're gonna get a lot of heat for that. And I think that's what happens with Dracius or Dracius Go, Dracianus Go, that game. The game. That's what happened with that game, right? That's what happened with that game. A lot of people kind of hated on the game because it didn't raise the bar to the expectations that people like. But honestly, the concept of the game is really good, and I appreciate the overall way the game was made, because honestly, it takes a lot of work to make a game, guys. Trust me. And to know that somebody else actually learned to actually did this, they did a good job in terms of. Excuse me. Sorry, in terms of sprites and overall just putting the game together, they did a great job. So yeah, it was a great game. I really liked it, but I haven't tried it yet. I don't know. I don't think I would try it, like play and stream it or something, but I would try it, see how it feels, and everything. But yeah, it's a great game. So in terms of the Pokemon Go now, how I think we're gonna move forward with Pokemon Go is completely up to Niantic. I'm hoping that they do something big for coming 2018. I really hope that they do something big. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think PvP will come before trading. I just don't see them making trading a thing first, because it would just be so much easier for them to control the audience with PvP than they would with trading, because trading would be a whole lot. Weighing at unknown pounds from Jamaica, I give you Kirk Angle Brown. Hello. I'm actually, I think I'm about 140 right now. If not, I'm probably lighter than that. Um, It's been a while since I've actually stepped on a scale. I haven't stepped on a scale since I stopped going to the gym, and I stopped going to the gym around 3 or 4 years ago. So it's been a while since I've actually been to the gym. But I don't know. Maybe I might start going back. I don't know when, but I'm hoping. There's just too much stuff to do, and there's just not enough money. to do them. And if I did hit the gym, I'd probably start hitting the gym, do half an hour in the gym, and then the other half an hour would be Pokemon Go. But I'd probably do the gym like maybe last, and then hit the and then do the Pokemon Go stuff in the beginning. So yeah, that's probably what I would do. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, that's my real name, right? Well, not the angle, but like Kirk is my real name, and yeah, I'm a bit different from most people. I put a lot of personal stuff out there because like I've said this to people. There are things that you keep private and you definitely should keep private, but there are other things that if somebody is determined enough, they're gonna figure it out and they're gonna put it out there themselves. So um, there are some things that you don't really need to hide because chances are if you get as famous as you want to get famous, you're gonna have like 6 or 7 million wiki pages. Um, so yeah, it's just one of those things. But ooh, I'm getting hungry. Excuse me, I am getting hungry, and I don't even know where I plan to like close this video off. Um, I don't even know what the next topic that I'm going to be talking about in this video right now. I'm just kind of just keeping conversation with you guys in terms of just talking. And I've said it before. I don't know how good I am at streaming. I'm hoping I do okay. And if so be the case, if I ever get back here, I might do another stream. Hopefully, when I do the next stream, I actually be able to stream some Pokemon Go for you guys, or to stream another game for you guys. Um, I still haven't gotten internet at home, but I am working very hard to get that. I actually tweeted to Flow about it, and they told me that I should try to apply, and they'll try their best to make sure that I get internet at home. Um, and then I tweeted to Digicel, letting them know about the problem that I'm having right now with the modem that I have at home, and um, I got a few replies, but I'm not satisfied with the way I was handled in terms of overall customer service because I put $350 on my modem. And that wasn't my $350, that was my sister's $350 that she put there. And that's what makes me so upset about the whole thing is because it's not my money. If it was my money, then I'd accept the losses and just move forward. But it's not my money, it's my sister's money. And my sister has a child and she could have taken that $350 and do so much more with it. But she put it on the modem and now it's gone down the drain and I had to find that money to give it back to her, and it's just like really sloppy customer service. I mean, you guys knew that you guys can tell from the system that everything that I said was true, and if you guys couldn't give me the credit like back on the modem, at least send it back to my phone or her phone so that she can get back her credit because that's just messed up. And um, I think the most they did, I think they gave me like $50 on a modem, like thank you, but like seriously. But I'm not here to bash any companies because I don't know what I might be doing in the future. Um, but yeah, so far Pokemon Go and me are like two peas in a pod, right? It's been a dream. Dream is here. Let's live it. So I got the Go Plus. I'm actually gonna check to see how great this thing can test distances today. So yeah, you guys can see it. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Right. So because my phone burns through power like really quickly. So I think the less time I have my screen open, it'll be better for me. Right. I weigh in at 153 pounds. I'm just 14. Wow, I'm overweight. It's true. I guess it's true. Yeah, it depends. Um, I'm about like what, 5'9", I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't like measured myself either. I just don't like spend the time to do all that stuff. So I'm not sure how tall I am, and I'm not sure how heavy I am right now. But what I do know is I am growing older by the day, and I have no internet at home right now, Jerry. And I feel like I'm not progressing as much as I used to in terms of learning and in terms of doing because um, I used to do like gaming news back in the days. I can't do gaming news anymore because when I get news and I news when I'm on public Wi-Fi and I go home and I sit in front of the camera and I start recording and then I start editing and then I have to wait for another 24 hours to upload that video. It's old news. I'd basically be like newspapers. The news that I report isn't fresh. It's just news. It's not like it's not news. It's current. It's gone. It's not news anymore. Because I think if it's not new, then it's not news, right? But yeah, that is what it is, man. Probably gonna hop off stream in a bit. We got 4 people watching here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. And if you guys haven't already subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you guys can be notified every single time I drop videos or go live or do crazy stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for joining for the stream. And I do apologize again for quality because of equipment and stuff. This is just what I have to work with, guys. And yeah, I'm grateful for the stuff that I have still because I've worked every single dollar that has put into um, making this possible. So I am grateful for it. And I'm thankful for it, and I'm proud of it as well. So for the people who are young and like say for like Jerry, when I was your age, I was already working for my own. I was working to go to school, high school. I was working to put myself through high school, pay for subjects, buy equipment for school and all that stuff. So yeah, it was some tough times, bro. It was some tough times, but it made me the man that I am today, where I know that if I don't go out there and make it, it doesn't get made. So yeah, tough times make you tough, guy. Tougher. Tough times make you tougher. So yeah, I'm gonna. Whoa! Ugh, I am tired. I am gonna see if I can get something to eat, guys. And see, do you know the parody of Shawn Michaels' theme song that Kurt Angle made? You mean Sexy Kurt? Of course I know Sexy Kurt. Who doesn't know Sexy Kurt, right? They think I'm cute. They know I'm sexy. I got the looks. Now I've got a go. Plus, I got the moves. I got the mons. I got lures. And I've got incense. I'm just a Pokemon Go player. I'm just a sexy Kirk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's my version, but I do know sexy Kirk. Right? Right? So yeah, that's what it is. They use those moves. So that's just it. I use the moves, and they use Splash, and I use my Pokemon, and he has Cloud9. I'm just a sexy Kirk, sexy Kirk. So yeah, that's it. That's it, man. I hope I don't get copyright strike by WWE for using that. But yeah, dude, I love that song. Right. The thing I love about WWE, well, like the wrestling business on a whole, is just the fun that the characters can have when they have creative control, and that's why I love YouTube. Um, because me as a person, I have a lot of creative control over my own channel compared to other people who are a part of networks and they work for other YouTuber. They're on YouTube platforms that they don't really own, so they don't have a lot of creative control over what it is that they do. But I have a lot of creative control over what it is I do, so I can pretty much do anything. I just choose um, to do what it is that I think is best for viewers and what I think is best for the channel and for the people who are watching the channel, because I don't want to just do something for the sake that I said, okay, this is my channel and I do what I want, you know, because things like that might blow up in my face because I don't want I've actually had videos demonetized for either copyright strikes or for using other music in there, or because I've talked about inappropriate topics like, you know, I'm not gonna mention them here because I don't want to get demonetized or them to delete this video. But yeah, just you're like being free to speak your mind. Sometimes it doesn't really go down well with YouTube and their guidelines. But um, heck, man, it just is what it is, man. So let's see, how long is it that I have been streaming? I have been streaming for 1 hour and 26 minutes. That is a long stream that I've been streaming, and there's been very few Pokemon Go hub related stuff in here. But if you guys are excited for Generation 3 Ghost Pokemon the Halloween event that's coming, you guys please smash that like button. And also, if you guys haven't already heard about the Project Liza, which is what I'm doing, I will be doing a stream about that later on today, where I'll be streaming and let you guys know exactly what the project is and our overall progress on the project, in terms of people like me, Pokemon trainer Jerry, Hugo Valentine, who has actually said that he will be helping me with the project as well. You guys can go check out his channel. He does streaming, he does GTA, and a whole bunch of stuff. He's just great. He's a more mature audience kind of guy. Sometimes, and there are other times that but he's a pretty friendly guy. He's a pretty friendly guy. He's a great guy. And the Cajun Catcher as well, who we are all putting together trying to do this thing so we can help rule Pokemon Go players to get some more Pokestops and gyms in their areas. So that's the plan of the project. So thank you guys for coming to the stream, and thank you guys for like just being so awesome, chilling out here with me. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications. This is Triple S Star Man. I'll catch you guys in another video. So you guys take care. Stream hasn't ended.